Raise your hand if, like me, you have been cooped up in the house the last few months and you are itching to do something adventurous with your kids. That would be me. What about you? You want to do something fun? You want to do something fun? And that, my friends, is why we are packing up and heading out on a little road trip adventure with the kids. Yeah? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, but who am I kidding? Road tripping with 3 kids is no easy feat. So today I've got 3 hacks for you, road trip hacks for traveling with kids that will hopefully make your trip a little bit easier. So tip number 1 is to get creative with entertainment. Instead of putting your kids in front of a screen, put some thought into it and come up with like an activity binder. So here I have a pencil case filled with colors, markers, colored pencils, crayons, and I've got some worksheets for the kids to work on in the car that will hopefully keep them busy while we are on our little trip. So we've got a road trip scavenger hunt that I found on Pinterest, and I just laminated it, and they're gonna be able to use wet erase markers to circle or cross off the things that they find along our trip. And then this is Florence's binder, so I've just got a little coloring page for her, an Olaf coloring page. Vivian has some more activities in hers that are more appropriate for her age. Hopefully that will keep them nice and entertained, so the fighting is kept to a minimum, the yelling is kept to a minimum, the singing of Frozen at the top of the lungs is kept to a minimum.
Let it go, can't hold it back anymore.
This next tip is a game changer. Grab yourself a hanging shoe rack for a closet that you can find at Target. That's where I found mine for like 10 bucks. And stuff it with snacks. Hang it on the back of the seat and stuff it with snacks and baby wipes. That way, snacks are easily accessible for your kids, and so are the wipes, so they can wipe their sticky little fingers once they are all done. And while you are at Target grabbing that hanging shoe rack, make sure that you grab yourself a cereal container to use as a travel trash can. And I like to give my kids 25 cents every time they remember to use the travel trash bin, so I don't have to clean up after them. Pack enough devices and headphones for each child, and I know I said try to limit screen time, but this is for a really good reason. Utilize an app like Audible so that your kids can listen to audiobooks while you drive. This is seriously one of the best and quickest ways to get my kiddos to fall asleep in the car. Nobody's bickering, there's silence. I can even sneak in a little snooze too. When the kids have their headphones in, they're not just watching something, they're actually having to use their imaginations, listening to a story. They get really absorbed, and I love it. It's Audible or any type of audiobook app is such a good way to immerse your kids into something and keep them busy while you're driving. Also, downloading a white noise app, especially if you're traveling with a little baby who might be distracted by the sounds of older children, is super helpful. I love this app by Calm Melodies, and I just like to turn on ocean sounds or the actual white noise sound. Boop. And my final tip for road tripping with kids is to remember that it is going to be absolute and utter chaos, because that is just the reality of strapping kids into a car and traveling for multiple hours with children in your vehicle. That's just how it is, but that's part of the fun and that's part of making the memories. So as long as you go into your road trip with that mindset, everything is going to be okay, and you are going to be able to have a laugh along the way as you make those special memories with your kids. Happy and safe travels, my friends.